Hi, if you've never watched one of my videos before, my name's Mackenzie. I'm the maker behind Made by Mackie Marie. I do all of the fun stuff on this channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So we are going to go over 26 things I want to make in 2026. Specifically things I want to crochet in 2026 because there's a lot of like different projects I want to do, like with painting and knitting. Because I taught myself how to knit this last year. It's hard. Oh my gosh. And then like with sewing and like jewelry making, like things like that. I have a ton of other projects I want to do. But when it comes to crochet, I picked out 26 things that I want to make in 2026. So I know that I'm not going to get to everything, but I have 26 different like projects with different inspo pictures. So I'm going to pull up my little slideshow that I made because of course I made a slideshow of all the things I'm going to be talking about because I'm crazy. So we have we have 4 sections. They are decor, Amigurumi, bags and holders, and the last one is wearables. So just clothing and other things like that. So first we have the decor category, and this one has the most in it. I really want to make a lot of stuff for just like around my house, just to make it more like me this year. I think it'd be really fun. So the first one are these pillows. I wouldn't make them as colorful as this, just because that doesn't really match what I already have in my house. So I'd probably make them in either like a light brown or a cream. I already think I have this project going in a dark brown, but I didn't like the way it looked with my couch. So I was gonna frog that and just turn that into something else. So I definitely want to make these pillows first. I also really like these pillows, but I specifically like this granny square one that's made out of 4 granny squares, but like it makes that X pattern instead of being made out of like 8 granny squares with like the front and the back having 4 squares each. It's just like folded into little triangles. I love this design. It's very like 70s retro, kind of like that kind of vibe. I don't know if I'd make it out of those colors or not. I really do like those colors with the orange and the yellow, but it doesn't match anything else I have in my house. So I could put it in this room. It would look kind of nice in here, but no one really sees this room. So it would just be for me in the craft room, but there's nothing wrong with that. The next project isn't like specifically this granny square blanket, but it's the lining of it. So I want to make some sort of blanket and line the back of it with like a cozy fabric, whether I get like a blanket from like Ollie's and use that, or if I go to like Hobby Lobby and buy fabric there. R.I.P. Joann's. We miss you, girl. So I'm so dramatic. I just want to do like a blanket with a lining on it. I think that'd be really fun. The next one, I don't know if I'll be able to do this year just because of how big of a project it is, but I want to so bad. So it's making this quilt out of granny squares, and I've made like maybe 3 granny square projects in my time. Like that's maybe not true. Maybe I've made like a little bit more than that, but I've actually finished only a handful of granny square projects because I hate weaving in the ends and I hate sewing them together. And this would be a lot of those things. I am aware of that. But look how freaking cute this is, okay? I can't get over the design. I would do it with greens, like dark green, light green, and either brown or cream for the white. Probably cream. I think that would look really nice. But imagine this like beautiful blanket in the creams and greens. I think that would be gorgeous. And do I have the patience for that? Probably not. Am I still going to start it? Maybe. Who knows? Another thing that I haven't mentioned yet is one of my New Year's resolutions is to not buy yarn. I don't know why I did this to myself, but I think it's because I did it either last year or the year before, and I made it into like March or April without buying yarn before I was like, okay, I gotta like get something for a project. And That's impressive. Like, going that long without getting something for your hobby. Like, heck yeah. So I'm going to try and save money, and I want to make it at least to the spring equinox, okay? Which I don't know what day that is this year, because it switches between, like, the 19th to the 23rd or something, like, stupid like that. But I really want to make it that far. So we'll see what happens. So I can't do this project, like, until after I'm allowed to start buying yarn again. So there's no way I finish this year. But I still want to dream and think that I can. My next one are these little curtains. They're technically, oh gosh, now I have to search how these are pronounced. Is it a valance?
Valance.
It is a valance. So I want to make a valance, or a few valances actually, for around the back porch that I have, where I like to sit and like listen to the birds and listen to the creek and stuff, because there's old like fabricy sailboat ones that are kind of like getting tattered and just need to come down. And so I want to crochet some to put up. So I like these like cream ones that have, I wouldn't do this stitch exactly. I would figure out a different stitch, but I like the size and the little scallop along the bottom. With the heart ones, I like the little like dangly stuff. I don't think I would do that per se, but I also like, see how on the top part of the heart ones up here, like it has, sorry, I'm like looking at my notes over here this whole time. It has like the spacing, like the mesh stitch. I love that. I think I would make the little valances out of the mesh stitch in a cream color. So I would mix these two together, and that would be my inspo. This next one I just came across the other day, and it kind of inspired this whole video. I want to make a rug. I want to do it. I want to take t-shirts and I want to like turn the t-shirts into its own yarn and then crochet around the t-shirt and like make these rugs. Like you can kind of see in this picture how they do it. Okay, sign me up. So I'm going to like really, this is one of the ones that I'm definitely going to do. And it's probably just going to be a little rug for the back porch for me to like put my little feet on for when I'm like out there barefoot. But yeah, I really like this one. Next, I want to make this earring holder that is in a frame. So all I have to do is just thrift a frame. Honestly, looking around this room, I could probably, I can't, okay, trust me. I could literally turn this into an earring holder, okay? Because this, I think this is mine. I don't know whose else it would be, but I really love the idea of doing this. I've made earring holders that hang on the wall before, but I'd love one that would just be able to sit like on a desk or a table that has like the crochet backing and then a little frame. How cute. I love that. This one has been on my list for years, like literal years, because I remember wanting to make it before I had cats, and my cat is 3 years old, so she's gonna be 4 in November. So it's been pretty much half a decade of me wanting to make this project, but I told myself, no, Mackenzie, you can't make that before you have cats. That's weird. So I really want to make a cat couch. Okay, now I'm thinking back to the sentence I just said. I think making a cat couch in general is weird, but not weird enough to stop me from doing it, because I really, really, really want to do it. What really stopped me was how expensive the foam is, but if I save for it and know that this is a project I want to make and I'm going to make it, like I'll probably make a video out of it. It's gonna be so like fun for me. I really want to. I love it, especially with like the little granny square blanket that goes over the back of it. Are you kidding me? Imagine if I made like a little granny square blanket and a big one. So one could go on my couch and one could go on the cat's couch. That's insane that I just came up with that idea and now I need to do it immediately. Okay, this project just got pushed to the top. I've technically already made both of these items, but I want to make them for myself. I have made them for markets to sell, and I have a couple, I think, in that bag right there that I'm looking at that has all my market items in it. But I want to make one for my own, like, plants that I can hang up in the plant room and have like beautiful like plant hangers. So here's this. I want to do these ones. This next one is how do I describe these? They're like photo hangers, I think, technically, but I just want to use them as photo frames. Like I just want to crochet a frame for a photo. So I have this one, and then totally different, because this is one that you like, okay, how do I explain this? This one, you slide the picture into it and it's literally just like a frame. This next one, you like crochet the frame into the picture. Like I've seen someone like take a needle and poke little holes along the picture and then like stick their tiny little crochet hook into those holes and like crochet around a picture. So I want to try doing that this year for like decor in my craft room, because these walls are blank and empty and really sad. Okay, we made it to the last decor item, and it is just a Christmas tree skirt in general. I don't know which one I want to do like out of these options. I really, really like the stripey one. Like obviously I like the ones that like triangle out. I really like those compared to just normal round ones, but I really want to make a Christmas tree skirt. It's totally gonna be saved for like October or November, so it's at the very end of my decor list, but that is it for decor. Now we have Amigurumi, which only has 2. I want to make this little octo guy, and I want to make this little stegosaurus guy. So just the 2 of them. Pretty simple and straightforward. So I want to do like these 2 amigurumis, because last year was really my year of getting into amigurumi. Like I never was like really truly good at it until I started doing it for markets, and then I got super good at it. And not to like toot my own horn or anything, but I'm looking at my dragons right now and they're stinking cute. Like I did a good job learning amigurumi, so that's why there's only 2 on this one for next year, is because I haven't made a big octo like this guy. I've seen him everywhere, and then the stego is just so cute. I love him. I want to make him. Now we have the bags and holders section. The first one is this dragonfly bag, which I've seen people do like dragonfly bandanas and dragonfly tops. I think doing it in a bag form would be super manageable for me, because it's not like this huge big project like a giant shirt that I am gonna give up with once it's like this long, you know? Like I'm really gonna focus on it. I also love this sun bag. It's literally just worked like in the round, and then you color switch based on where you want like the rays. So I really love that one. The pie bag. The pie bag I will be making a video about, okay? This bag we'll have a video for, because I am so excited to make it. I'm gonna do it a cherry pie, I think. These ones are like blueberry and then like plum pie maybe. I don't know what purple would be, but I like that. And then kind of on a similar note, I also want to make a jam jar bag, because it's the perfect size to just slip a phone, a wallet, and like your keys in and just go. And I think it's so funky, and I'm a fan of funky things now. I think they're really cool. So I want to make a funky jam jar bag. And then I want to make a book sleeve, either one like this that has the button that you like just put the button through, or one like this that has a button with the tie. I don't know which one I want to do. Maybe I'll do both. But I want to find a nice like color changing yarn to make it more interesting. I don't want to do just a solid one. And then another holder I want to do, so like that's a book holder. I want to do like a crochet holder kit thing. So you can see with this one, I want to use these colors, so like the brown and the tan, but I want to do it more of like this design, I guess, where I guess those are the same. Oh no, I want to do this design where it has like the scallop border around it. I think that is so adorable. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what I do. But I definitely want to make a little like travel crochet hook kit. The last one I want to make for bags and holders is this tarot card holder. So I want to do one that's like big enough to like put my tarot cards into the little sleeve and then have it lay flat and be able to do a 3-card spread. Because I go to tarot night at like a local, what is it, like metaphysical shop. So They host like a lot of events, and one of them's like a tarot night, like twice a month usually. And so I do past, present, future spreads, and it's just a 3-card spread. And I want to be able to like just do it right on my little like tarot card holders. So this one is, I said a couple things are going to be my first project. This is my real first project because it's going to be really quick. So I like this one. So that was the last one for bags and holders. Okay, we've made it to our last category. Just a few more things. So now we have wearables. So the first one is this shawl. I don't know if it's going to be this one exactly that I make or a different simple one, but I want just like a nice shawl just to like throw over myself at the office, because my office switches temperatures in the spring and fall, where it'll be like either really, really hot one day or really, really cold the next, just depending on how the temperature is outside. So I want something that like I can just leave at the office and have something for layers. This next one. I have had this on my list for probably 2 or 3 years, and it's this flower motif, like flower spacing shirt. I've started it a lot of times and just not really loved the yarn that I've used. I think you need a weight 3 yarn for it to really drape well, and I've always used like a weight 4 yarn or a weight 3 yarn. That's really not a weight 3. It's definitely more of a weight 4. So I don't know what size I'm going to use, but I'm going to try to do this. And then the next one is this ripple top, or the wave top. I don't know which one it's called, but I think it pops up if you search either. I really love the stitch on it, and I love the idea of using like a yarn that changes color like every so often and just seeing how it works up and just kind of going with it, instead of like having a ton of ends to weave in the end. This next one, I don't care how many ends I have to weave in with this one. It's this, I want to use these like colors from this cardigan and make something like this with the like African flower granny square motif. And then a hexagon cardigan is what it looks like. You put them together to make this big slouchy cardigan. I would love to have this in my like wardrobe. Like, as you can see, I love like an oversized cardigan. Like, this is my Taylor Swift one. I paid a pretty penny for this. I would pay a pretty penny for the yarn for this so I could make something good. So the last one is this poncho. I've already technically started this one. I have all of the granny squares started. I need to finish them up, weave in the ends, and sew them together, because like I did it where I did all of the first row and then all of the second color, then all the third color, and now I'm working on all of the fourth color. So I started it technically last year, but I'm finishing it this year, so I count it in this year. I don't care if I started it last year. So I want to do something like this. I'm using like browns and creams and brown, cream, and green. So it's like earth tones. It's so pretty, but it's downstairs, so I cannot show you right now. But yeah, that's it. We made it through. So that was 26 things I want to make in 2026. If you made it this far, thank you. I love to yap, so who knows how long this video is. But if you want to see me make these projects, let me know which ones I should actually make. Leave a little comment and we'll see which ones I actually get to this year. I think out of the ones on this list, I'm definitely doing the poncho because I already started it. And then I'm also doing the tarot card. Like, these are the ones that I'm going to do, like, for sure, start of year. I'll probably make a video out of some of them. I'll make a video showing off the poncho at some point once it's done. Who knows if it's going to be done before summer. I also want to do the tarot card holder and the jam bag. I think those 3 are going to be like my first ones that I really go for. If not that first pillow that I showed. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.